In one fell swoop, this poem came tumbling out as I sat and watched the tree that we had gotten that season that had just tanked on me. It was dead and dying, and the needles were all over the floor, and I started to look at the tree and think what a disappointment the tree had been. And then as I sat and stared at it late on that evening, watching the tree, this poem started to write itself. And I got up immediately and I wrote it down, and it came out just like this perfect little gift, and it's called This Pine of Mine. Truly a salesman, his quick wit, his comedy, as green can be, this pine of mine. Though the color I found a bit bright, and something not quite right, still I drove out of sight with this pine of mine. And even while the needles fell as I hung the star in the Christmas bell and sniffed the air and couldn't smell this pine of mine, still I denied until my husband said, it's painted green and mostly dead. And then the bells went off inside my head about this pine of mine and how I'd known all along that something was terribly wrong. Still I trimmed and sang a song about this pine of mine, how I knew a green isn't that true. And the anxiety within me grew about this pine of mine. Am I so quick to see what I want to see that I deny reality, like with this pine of mine? Do I buy what the world has to sell, even though I can usually tell a spray painted all is well, like with this pine of mine? Remove the paint, scrub the needles bare, so that I can see what is really there. Ah, it is at both life and death I stare, this pine of mine, wise and aware. For while the tree bender easily fooled me, he can never ever fool the tree. The tree knows about the emperor's clothes, about bitter snows and waiting for the rose, about a frozen and unyielding earth, and about a baby's birth. And it is not afraid to die. And now too, a little less am I. And I no longer wish my tree as green can be, and the times that are on my floor that are evergreen no more look like faith to me, shed so confidently. This is proclamation bold. Be not afraid, for behold, tonight